Her name's in the credits and everything.
God, you're asking questions. No, we're videoing.
Oh, this is real-time dialogue.
Okay. Is this for the wedding?
Yes.
Oh, hang on, I've got the costume on. How old were you when you learned to tie your shoelaces?
29.
So that was what, 20 years ago?
It was actually 18 years ago, but you were close. But I learned to tie a bow tie when I was 6 and a half.
Take the bow tie off and retie it.
Time him. It's a real one.
Time him. Okay, how quickly do you think you can tie a bow
This
tie?
is equality. This is kind of...
How quickly do you think you can tie a bow tie?
As quickly as it takes to tie it right. There's no speed and quality.
Take a speed guess.
I'm not going to do that. I will do it and you can judge if you like. I'm going to tie
You
it
guess the time
to the
then.
point where it's adequately tied.
40 seconds.
40 seconds?
Okay.
Right, she just went down.
Go.
And like they're doing this without a mirror as well.
Did you want to cope?
No?
Oh, yeah, I'll have it.
He'll drink it.
How's that? Decent?
42 seconds, that's decent.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Not bad.
Okay, next.
I don't know how it looks, but
It's a bit wonky.
it's a little wonky.
It's got a bigger left. That side's bigger than that side. Yeah.
How's that? Better?
How's that?
Tom?
No, it's the wrong way around. No, it's the other way.
Oh, that side was bigger.
No. That's it, stop. Yeah, perfect. Not really. It's alright. Next question. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bicycle? An actual bike,
Not a penny farthing, though.
what?
A penny farthing? That's what I used to ride.
Oh,
When I was a kid,
Just
we...
say that on camera.
She said, what is a penny farthing?
I think you're losing.
Giant, big front wheel, miniature back wheels.
When I was a child, that's all we had. That and a metal hoop. We had a wooden stick. We would roll it down the street. The whip at school? Well, the school was actually in the woods, and they would float us downstream if we didn't do well on our lessons. And if we found our way back, we could graduate and skip a grade.
I'm running out of questions.
But I'm liking the answers.
I'm not asking. That's interesting. Oh!
Wait for posterity. Show the documentator.
Any farming?
What would you describe as your ideal date?
My ideal date?
The
Well,
last cat.
since Batman took a shine to you, I had to choose Emma.
Nothing for your ears.
You put me under the grill over here.
What do you think of now?
The friends she chooses, clearly.
You've won her over.
What did you ask? What's
Only for the next 5 minutes, though.
Smooth talking.
What do you think is Emma's worst quality?
To be honest, the Friends.
Some of our friends. That's you, Becca. That's you. Where is your ideal honeymoon destination?
Good one.
Maldives is fantastic.
What's that?
Maldives.
Oh, can I phone a friend? Is this the time? Audience, thank you, sir.
Hawaii.
Wherever they have a little more of this.
Cuba. Cuba.
Which we are opening some trade with lately, so that has been on the table for us U.S. citizens.
New York or London? New York or
That depends what I'm looking for. I think I'd equally enjoy vacationing in both, but if pizza is a priority, it's gonna have to be New York. Well, I have only been to London once thus far, soon to be doubled, but I absolutely love Big Ben. I love everything I saw. I wasn't surprised that I fell in love with the city of London, but I really did.
If you had to pick an ABBA song to dance to,
Abbott?
ABBA,
Oh, ABBA.
what would you pick?
ABBA, I don't know that many. I only know Dancing Queen.
Yes.
Is there another one?
That's fun.
I'll take it.
He doesn't know his ABBA songs, he'll be disappointed. Money, money, money.
Oh, is that an ABBA song?
Yes. Mamma Mia. If you could dye
How long is this show?
If you could dye Emma's hair, what colour would you choose? Questions for
The cards, they're all on the cards.
Between the cards and the wine.
Right, right. I suppose I have to consult with what she would hate the least.
question. Very good. What colour would you dye Emma's hair?
What? Should we look it up on the internet like a penny farthing?
Colour Emma would hate the most
No, the least.
at the least. So then he would choose.
That she'd be least objectionable to.
So then he's not going to choose one that she would have.
Well, I assume she would hate any change, so therefore would take the least abrasive choice of them all.
How long does Emma take to straighten her hair?
About as long as it takes me to shower, so it works out well.
She takes about half an hour, so you must have long shower.
I enjoy being clean.
How long does it find you? How long does it take you to find the perfect ring?
I made that ring. Well, I had it made. I didn't make it,
It's
but
not the same as making puppets.
no, the puppets I would have made totally by hand. The ring I had to have skilled professionals take what I thought I liked and put it in platinum and stones.
How long did it take?
Actually, it probably took. I started looking for jewelers 3 days after I dropped Emma off at Logan Airport when she was visiting me for New Year's, and I just picked it up a week ago. A week ago Friday, as a matter of fact. A week ago. I just picked it up a week ago.
What made you think it was actually to lie?
Very good.
If I may qualify your question by substituting the word lie for misdirection,
No, I call it a lie.
you can call me well. I will refer to it as misdirection, and the answer is, I think a lot of people were very happy. Those that had no idea were happy. Those that suspected it were happy to be confirmed in their suspicions. And there's only one person here who's a little sour. I suspect no matter how I handled it, there would be a little bit of sourness, and you can't please all the people all the time. You keep pitching, I'll keep hitting, man.
Oh, that was brilliant.
I'm running out of questions.
I'm not running out of whiskey.
What would be your favourite?
Dry martini.
Shake it up.
Shake it. As I said earlier, from the moment that Emma accepted me putting that ring on her finger, every decision we make here on is going to be together. So I cannot comment until we discuss that. Sorry, dude.
How do you tell your left from your right?
I'm left-handed, so if there's not a drink in the hand, it must be my right hand. Pensive close-up. What about my close-up?
What's your favourite chocolate bar?
I'm not a big fan of chocolate, but I enjoy calling Curly Whirly Sticky Wickies. Icky Stickies, excuse me. Because they send Emma into a laugh riot.
Curly whirly.
I gave them all to my friends that might be interested, and I said, I need to warn you, do not eat this unless there's a toothbrush within 10 feet of you. And everyone's like, oh, no. And I think I need to go home now.
Emma has to say curly whirly.
Oh, that's the other one.
Curly whirly. Curly whirly. There's been a murder.
I've had an inclination toward wearing hats all my life, and I'll give you two quick childhood anecdotes that relates to that question. One is
Before the First World War or after the Second War?
they were when the Hessians were invading, and one of them is I was on the elementary school, the grade school playground.
So that's primary school.
Primary school playground, and I used to wear a hat every day, and one of the, what we call monitors, basically a chaperone, one of the women that would watch the kids. A chaperone. But we called them the monitors. But we would...
dinner lady.
Dinner lady. And she went completely uncalled for, I don't know why, she just was training her eyes on me, and then when she got my attention, really bitterly, you know, I'm 6, 7 years old at this point, very bitterly said, you wear a hat every day. You're going to be bald by the time you're 20. And if you will note, I actually have what's known as a preceding hairline, meaning it's actually going to end up coming here eventually, and the eyebrows will meet. So there's that. Well, there's a lot of, so hair loss is not a concern, is the point of my story, regardless of the lifetime of hat wearing. No, I do not shave between my eyebrows. Is that right? And what would
What am I doing?
and what would that indicate on that man? But that why? Because he's like dangerous? That he's insane? That he's not well groomed? And how's that working out for you?
How's it working out for you, Michelle?
Yeah. Good memory. The second story is when I was in Florida one year, when I was probably about 10 years old. You know, I've always wanted a hat like this, the style I've obviously chosen and owned quite a number of. There was a very, like, you know, almost like a fisherman's cap. It was a canvas hat, but the fedora style, you know, it had the flip brim and the curled back. And my father... It makes your head quite sweaty.
Now your hat is sweaty.
Yeah, I know. What are you going to do? And I was very fond of it, and my father bought it for me, and I used to wear it all the time because it was the closest, in my mind, a kid could get to wearing a proper hat, which is this, right? Well, my mother didn't care for it, and she used to stash it and try to hide it from me. And my hat, yeah. And school picture day came up, and she said, "You're not wearing that, to school picture day, are you?" I said, "No, of course not." And just been, combing my hair and everything. Well, I stuffed it in my book bag, and I was even so nervous that she had spies everywhere that I'm waiting online, and I had it crumpled up in my pocket because it was a canvas hat, not same shape but different material. And then right before the photographer snapped the picture, I quickly slapped it on. Well, we have the cake and the cupcake, so if you guys want something special from the menu, by all means. But we're also
Just the cupcake.
Anyway, end of the story is, right before the photographer snapped the picture, I whipped the hat on, got the picture, forgot all about it until they were delivered. And, my mother opened the envelope and started screaming, "Why did you do it? Where did you get it?" And it's a picture of me against a tree with the hat on. And it's like my earliest consciousness, my earliest where I said, this is what I want, regardless of, it was. So that's maybe the first time I actively sought out wearing a hat. In short answer to your question.
So 20 minutes later.
Well, you got to fill this time. You keep grubbing for questions. I'm just trying to give you a good show.
What do you own more? Bow ties and hats?
Hats.
How many?
How many hats? Probably about 16 or so.
That's not enough for a month.
What's that?
That's not enough for a month.
No, I don't wear a different hat every day. Hats go with the jacket and or tie I'm wearing.
Does this hat go with that tie and jacket?
Well, you tell me.
Let's have a look.
We need to see that again.
Oh, take two for the camera. Oh man! Does anybody have an antidote for rupee sweat?
I find hats most uncomfortable.
I find you in hats most uncomfortable.
I'm running out of questions.
I'm not running out of ammunition.
What's your favourite book?
Alice in Wonderland.
What's your favourite film?
No, actually, I have not seen a version of Alice in Wonderland on film that I absolutely love. I've seen versions that have done certain parts properly, but there is no quintessential film. I would say, great, can we get the penny farthing committee on this? Rupee needs a word looked up on dictionary.com. My favorite film, I have a few favorite films.
You can only pick one.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. What's Emma's favorite film? That's a good question.
Huh? You've got a house, stay over there. Well, you need to pick one now. Line one. We've got one. It's
What's that? I didn't even hear any of that.
What's her favorite film?
I can't definitively answer that. We've watched a lot of films together and enjoyed a lot of films together, but I honestly don't know the answer to that question yet.
What do you think we would pick her favorite film?
Pretty Woman. Notting Hill.
No. 3 strikes and you're out.
Like out?
Yeah,
like get back to the airport on my own gas?
That's it. The film's just going to be cut then.
What would you think her favorite film is?
Should we give him a clue? We watched it on Valentine's Day.
You watched it on Valentine's Day
How is that going to help the poor guy?
because she told me the answer.
Oh, okay.
I just need to remember, and I thought Pretty Woman was the answer.
Should we see
The
it?
Bodyguard?
Yeah!
By the skin of my teeth.
He got the bodyguard. After attempt number 3, he got them.
Oh, come on. That was not so
and we had to
bad.
give a clue. We had to help the Valentine's
Okay,
Day.
so the first out of 300 questions I staggered on, is that what we're faulting this
That's
for?
it, cut the film.
Cut the film. Edit this to make it question number 2, so I look like I'm a little less comfortable over here. I remember when I said we should move over here. I meant both of us. I didn't know I was gonna be thrown to the wolves.
He's fine, he's fine. I'm looking after him. There is. That table is free.